Hello, Aries. It is Bella Jade Tarot, and I'm here today with your reading for the week of October 7th. While I'm shuffling these other cards, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about kind of the week's vibe, the overall feeling, maybe the lesson of it. And what you start with is desire. So something has started to awaken, has started to burn within you. You're getting some of this intuitively, but it's really making you start to think in a lot of different ways about the things that you want. And this card is really a call. If you see these animals, it's a call to move forward with action. So you have to start to think about how you're going to put this this desire into action. It's not enough just to have it. It's not enough just to think about it. You actually need to start to develop a plan with whatever it is that you're desiring. So the way this works, we're going to start with beginning, middle, end. The beginning of the week, again, I read intuitively, so I might not read these cards with the exact meanings that the book says or whatever. I kind of just go with how I'm feeling. But looks like the beginning of the week, something has made you a little nostalgic for some love of the past or a way that you felt in the past, and you're wanting to feel that way again. And you're kind of starting to think that maybe it's time. The cycles have gone through where they needed to go through. You're looking back on the past few years and you're thinking, I've put forth all of the different lessons and I've learned all the different lessons that came my way. And maybe just karmically, it's time for these things to happen. If you see those butterflies, they're actually sort of looking like they are changing. And, change happens. But even with butterflies, change is not easy. They turn into goo in the cocoon. They literally goo themselves. Oh, say hi. Hi, Mona. Okay. So let's move the kitty butt. Thank you. Okay. Still in the middle of the week. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So again, this is an action card. This is you perhaps wanting to have some teamwork around this idea, whatever it is. You're either wanting teamwork at work. I kind of feel like this is probably romantic, just because of this Six of Cups. I feel like you have had some time to think, and you've had these thoughts that have been coming to your mind. It's probably time to start telling other people what you're thinking. So this is really a call to action, a call to develop a team, maybe asking somebody else to be on your team. If this is regarding love, perhaps you're needing some advice from somebody. Or alternatively, you need to really consider if this is just the cards telling you that it's time to tell somebody how you feel. I really get, there's more butterflies here. All three of these cards have had butterflies. So it's time for you to change the way that you've been doing things if you want to get to the things that you desire. And by the end of the week, oh boy. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a little mental strife for you. Having to figure out how you want to proceed with this situation is going to, it's going to kind of take some deep thought that isn't going to be very comfortable. But again, we have this, the stag creature that is sort of symbolic of going on a spiritual quest, of going forward. There's a lot of swords in the water, and there's some in the earth, and this idea of it's time to go forward and really, let your subconscious kind of start to guide the way here. There's something going on in your brain that is telling you what you want. And you need to just sit with it for a second and figure out exactly what it is that you want. And you're going to want to be verbalizing that by the end of the week. It's going to be kind of hard, but definitely whatever obstacles that you're facing with this decision, you really want to make sure that your ideas between the things that you're thinking about, the things that you're worried about, that you have a way to think about those things spiritually. So like the way I'm seeing this is whenever there's this Janis Joplin lyric that whenever you take a chance on love, you take a chance on a little sorrow. And spiritually, like that's how we grow in this world and through this human experience. We need other people, teamwork. We need other people to help us, to guide us to that experience. And so it's really important that, you allow your subconscious, your conscious, and, just the fears that you have to sort of all balance together. You need to see, that in order to get the good that you want, the things that you desire, you do have to possibly hurt somebody, if it's something like that, or give up on something else and then move forward with what your heart truly desires. By the beginning of next week, you're starting to see this idea grow and manifest, and it's a really practical movement forward for you. So it's something that's the way that you're approaching this is very materialistic. So you're actually moving physically, giving something physical to somebody, sending actual words. So it's not out loud. It's maybe an email or a text. So by the beginning of the week, you're starting to feel like you really just need to move forward with this idea in a very practical way, a very physical way. And again, we have another butterfly here. This is really just the beginning. So again, like this tree, you're setting the roots down and you're starting to have these conversations and you're weaving together this rope of all these different people and all these ideas that you're, wanting to manifest. And as that seed grows, that's when you're going to start to see kind of the fruits of this trial that you've had with yourself. So good luck. Let me know how this goes for you. I hope that you have a great week.